Have you ever needed help, but somehow asking for it felt harder than the problem itself? It's strange. Most of us would do almost anything to help the people we care about, but when we're the ones struggling, we suddenly convince ourselves we should handle everything alone. Kai does this all the time. When the grocery bags become too heavy, he tightens his grip and says, "I'm okay." When a large box refuses to budge, he drags it across the floor instead of calling someone over. When something sits just out of reach, he stretches, tries again, and pretends he wasn't trying when someone walks by. When homework starts making less and less sense, he opens a message to Max. "Hey, can you help me?" He stares at it for a few seconds, then quietly deletes it. From the outside, these moments don't seem important, but together, they tell a story. Not about heavy bags, or impossible boxes, or difficult homework. They tell the story of someone who believes asking for help is something they should avoid. Maybe it's because we don't want to interrupt people. Maybe we're afraid they'll think we're incapable. Maybe we've spent so long trying to be independent that accepting help starts to feel like failure. But here's something interesting. Psychologists have found that we often underestimate how willing other people are to help us. We imagine we'll be a burden, when in reality, most people are happier to help than we expect. Think about it. If your friend was struggling to carry something heavy, would you want them to ask you? Probably. Not because they're weak, but because you care. So why is it so hard to believe someone might feel the same way about us? One afternoon, Kai found himself struggling with another heavy box. He had already spent several minutes trying to move it by himself. That's when Max walked over. He didn't laugh. He didn't tease him. He simply reached for the other side. Kai almost said, "I'm okay." The words were already there, but this time, he stopped. He looked at Max, gave a small nod, and let him help. The box didn't suddenly become lighter. There were still two people carrying the exact same weight. The difference was that Kai wasn't carrying it alone anymore. Maybe that's what asking for help really is. Not giving your problems to someone else. Just allowing someone to stand beside you while you carry them. Because needing help doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you a burden. And it doesn't make you any less capable. Sometimes, the strongest thing you can say is simply, "Can you help me?"